Hello friends, this is Vinith. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Techies Up. So I have created a Maven project. So because I got a request on how we can do the CI/CD in Azure DevOps. So for that I have created a simple Maven project with two test cases, and I have run these two test cases in the Azure DevOps, and I was able to successfully get the result also. So this is the simple test case. So I have already given the Chrome driver in the project and I have the path. Then I'll be going to the Selenium EC website. Then I'll be clicking on a link. But in the second time, I'm not giving the weight, so it will fail. So one test case will pass and one test case will fail. And for that, I have the pom.xml. So actually, the some of the things that you have to make sure that the JRE and JDK level you have actually uh, collected it correctly. Then the source and target JDK level, then Apache Maven plugin, then the testng XML, then Selenium Java testng, Chrome driver, and this plugin also, report plugin. So because why we want this report plugin is like we need to show the test result after running the DevOps. So with the help of this report plugin, we will be getting some .xml file which will be publishing it, and it will be displayed in the test tab in the Azure DevOps. So make sure that you have this report plugin. And in the test.ng XML, as everybody knows, you have to mention the class and the package and all those things. So this is the basic setup that you have to do. And if you are running it from IntelliJ IDE, you have to give the configuration, and then you have to select the test.ng, and also you have to go to the settings, and you have to under build tools, you have to select the Maven project, the Maven build. Okay, so this is pretty much about the project that I have, and I have pushed the project to Git. So actually, it's available in the Git itself. So this is the project that I have created. So I will be just going to the DevOps now. Again, one more thing that I want to tell you before triggering the project: go to your folder and then click on Control, Shift and right click, and open a PowerShell window here, and then you give mvn space install, and you have to make sure that the test case runs perfectly fine. So if it is not running, then even though if you try it in DevOps, it will not run. So make sure that you just check whether the Maven is installed in your local. Then you do a Maven underscore v to find out the version and the JDK it is assigned to, and that JDK you have to give in your pom.xml. So that you have to make sure those are correct. Then once that is done, just give mvn space install, so that it will build everything and it will run those test cases here. So once that is working fine, then only you go on to your DevOps. So this is the DevOps. So I'll be just going to the releases. So actually you don't want to create a build uh, pipeline here. You can directly go to the release pipeline, and then you have to go to the Selenium. So just I have already created one, so just click on the edit. So actually I have it in my Git repo, so that's why I have given my artifact as Git. So just let me load the file, so you can see I have it my test it anyway slash Selenium Git DevOps. Then I'm taking that as my artifact. So once I start running this DevOps, it will pick that code from the repository. And then in Selenium, I have two jobs. So first is a PowerShell script. So it's just a PowerShell script that I kept to check one thing. So that's not a mandatory. The second thing is like you have to search for a Maven build. So if you click on the plus, not the plus, if you just yeah, just to click on the plus, then you can just search for a Maven. So you have to select this one, not authenticate, the Maven test and build. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to give your the So now actually you have to select your pom.xml. So you have to just click on this three dot and just navigate it to that pom.xml. Then the goals should be package. Then you have to just publish to Azure Pipeline. So I have already mentioned in the pom.xml there is something called uh, Surefire plugin for reports. So if you have, you need to have that package in order to see this report. So that's why I have asked you to install that. And if you want to give your JRE and JDK path, then actually you can give it here. It's not mandatory. Mandatory, it will take anyway from your package file. So these are the basic setup that you have to do. So this Surefire report, that plugin that you need to have in pom.xml, then you have to give the pom.xml. Make sure that you run it in your local, that mv install, and make sure that it is running fine in your machine. Then you do all these things. Then you just save it. Then click on create release. Okay, so click on this one, or you can select it from the drop down. Okay, so you can see it is taking my artifact from the git and the version. Then click on create. So the release 16 has been created. Just not deployed, just click on deploy. Deploy. So it has started run. You can click on the logs here to see the status. Just click on refresh. So just click on refresh. So actually it is taking the agent. So I will just pause it as of now. So I will wait till the release is completed. Okay, so it has now reached the uh, Maven task. So it's retrieving all the packages. So I'll just pause it. So it's still going on. So I guess it's about to download the final package. So I just refresh it. Okay, so it's now started the test. So actually my output will be one pass and one fail. Okay, so you can see the build failed because there is one test case failed. So go to the test here. So you can see actually you have to just click on this and click on the past. So now you can see one failed and one passed. Okay, if you click on the failed test case, you will see why it has failed. Okay, so it's now fetches element exception. Okay, so it says failed. And if you want to see more details, just go to the test plans and go to runs. So find out the latest one. This will be the latest one. So you can see the latest status, like one failed, one passed. So you will be getting a different flag status and all those things, and the outcome. And along with that, you will be getting a test result.zip. So this is a TRX file. So this will have all the details like how many passed and how many failed and what are the messages and all those things. So that's pretty much about how we can run the Maven test cases in Azure DevOps. So thank you for watching the video. Have a good day. Bye.